like, you didn't even tell us about it. So how could we leak that information out? Right? Right? Yeah. Guys, I'm going to keep resetting the gift goal to this little 1 cent goal. Like I said, this is Sparring with Santana 101 debates with Trump supporters. If you are someone that supports Donald Trump, get in the box. I want to play a game. I want to play a game. It's really easy. And you know what? It's something that you guys should be pretty good at. You get to prove a lib wrong, right? So all you got to do is get in the box and explain to me which one you voted for. Did you vote for more wars? Obviously. Did you vote for higher prices? Did you vote for less freedom? Did you vote for the love of isms and phobia? Or the thing that I know that a lot of you actually voted for, which is weird, you voted because you wanted a king. Which one? Which one, MAGA? And honestly, I would love if we can just like avoid this one right here. I mean, you do have the option to crash out and run, right? But I would much rather you guys get in the box and actually, you know, engage. Yeah, MAGA has been. Listen, when you take L after L after L, it's kind of hard to actually say anything. Also, they don't know anything, right? I mean, it would be different. It would be different if MAGA actually knew anything. But the fact that they don't know things, and at the very least that they know like the things that they thought was going to happen, they aren't happening. So that's why they're not chirping. Hello. But this is your opportunity. Get in the box. I mean, I know you're here. Like, I see you. You know what's interesting? I heard a Trump supporter earlier. Trying to justify, one, cutting social safety nets and having people pull themselves up by their bootstraps, while two, saying that, well, you should have the ability to actually get help when you need it as an American citizen. I don't think that like that clicked for him. I don't think any of it clicked for him. And it's weird. It's weird. But we know who they are. I heard another one yelling, well, I'm back because I told you I was going to come back in a couple of months when Trump did a bunch of stuff that would actually cause the stock market to go up, and the stock market was up today. Cool. Why was the stock market up today? They didn't know. And he's like, well, Trump said that they just signed a deal with China. Cool. What was the deal? I don't know, but Trump said he signed it. Yeah. So we're supposed to go off the word of Trump. Got it. That makes a lot of sense. Tony, how are you?
I'm good, dog. I'm just
good. And listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. Tony, are you a Trump supporter?
But I'm not smoking crack, of course not.
Okay. Well, one, gonna drop you because you can't say stuff like that on TikTok Live. Two, I'm only looking for Trump supporters. Only looking for Trump supporters, guys. don't request up unless you are a Trump supporter. I am only talking to Trump supporters. Only talking to Trump supporters. Tony, I don't understand why you're back in the request. Literally, I just dropped you. Literally. Again, only talking to Trump supporters. Get in the box if you are a Trump supporter. I'm going to keep resetting this daily gift goal. Guys, can we get the shares up? But when we share, don't spam share. Share maybe like 2 or 3 times at the most. Two or three times at the most. Let's share this out. It'll help push us out to the FYP. I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goal to these little 1-cent goals. And again, that will help push us out to the FYP as well. Do all the wonderful things because the Trump supporters are scared. They're hiding. They're scared. They're scared and they're hiding. They're hiding and they're scared. You know what's interesting? Let's see here. Oh, okay. I guess that must have been an error. That must have been an error. You know, I'm an ex-supporter. No. We don't need ex-supporters. We need people that are actually standing in the we need people that's still worshiping at the pulpit of Trump. We need those MAGA supporters that have the cojones to get in the box. There's not a lot of them, right? It's not even a normal thing. Trump supporters being there's like 2 things that they aren't, right? 2 things that they're not. They're not smart and they're not brave. They're not smart and they're not brave. And honestly, you don't even have to be both of them to get up here. Hell, you don't even have to be either one. I mean, you could be smart and get in a box and be a Trump supporter. You can be brave and get in a box as a Trump supporter. Shit, you don't even have to be smart or brave. Just get in the box if you actually believe in your mango messiah, which I know you don't. That's why it's so hard for them to actually request up on. Have you guys noticed that? MAGA, literally the biggest bunch of whiny bitches that I've ever heard. And they whined and complained and whined and complained and whined and complained for 4 years. For 4 years about how the election was stolen. 4 years. It was rigged. The charges are fake. They're after Trump. And now they have the floor. And they're so quiet you can hear a mouse piss on cotton. What's that about? What's that about? Yeah. Yeah. And you know what's even funnier though? When they do speak, the only thing they say is, but what about Biden? What about Biden? Because they have no substance. They know they backed the wrong horse. They have watched how Trump has gotten laughed out of multiple meetings. Literally laughed out of multiple meetings. Did anyone see? Who was it? Was it the wife of the King of the Netherlands? I think it was the wife of the King of the Netherlands making fun of Trump and the way he has his mouth while she was standing beside him before they got ready to take the picture. The Queen of Netherlands, yeah, it's the Queen of Netherlands. She was they're literally making fun of Trump in his face. But I could have sworn you guys said Trump was a strong leader. I could have sworn that you said that people feared Donald Trump. I could have sworn that you guys said the reason why you didn't want to vote for Kamala Debbie Harris is because on the world stage, you were worried that people wouldn't respect her. But people would respect Trump because he's strong, right? People would respect Trump because He's a deal maker. Even though there's no deals that have been made yet. People respect Trump because he is a leader. All at the same time, Bibi Netanyahu is leading him around. I don't understand. And I know for a fact that's why Trump supporters, I know for a fact that's why MAGA, they don't chirp anymore. You know what's even funnier? Because there's a cross section of MAGA that's particularly loud. It's a certain sector of MAGA that normally is extra loud. I wonder what Blaga has been up to lately. Does anybody know what Blaga's been up to lately? Because I haven't seen them scurrying around these TikTok streets. Let's see here. Your sound is horrible. Are you a Trump supporter?
Well, I got an AirPod in. You can hear me? I'm gonna hop in the shower, but I just want to say your ass on here projecting, fam.
I hear you. Wait, hold on. So you getting ready to get in the shower and you decided that you wanted to get on here and talk to me? That's weird. That's weird. Hey, wait. So you actually got ready to turn on the shower and get in the shower, and at the same time you said, "Let me get up here and talk to Santana while I'm about to get lathered up." That's what you said. That is wild. That is wild. That the thought that, oh, I'm gonna rub on my body while I talk to Santana. That's not weird to you?
I'm taking a shit.
That's not weird to you? You said, let me lather up and then talk to Santana.
More war. Where the war is?
You like what's happening? You literally said, let me get my body moist.
Freedom to
And
have,
let me get my body moist and talk to Santana.
Gee, what do you?
That's weird. That's weird.
You don't hear the shower in the background?
I hear you. Listen, hey, bud, do you got a debate? You want to debate?
Well, I'm gonna hop in the shower. I just want to say your ass is
okay.
depraved.
Well, I hear you. It's weird. You're weird. I mean, like, I don't blame you. I am kind of cute. I mean, the fact that you actually decided that I am the person that you needed to hear from me before you got in the shower and touched yourself. That's weird, but I understand. But anyway,
yeah, bro.
I'm gonna listen. It's okay. We listen, but we don't judge. Everybody has their thing. I don't kink shame. I do not kink shame. It's okay. Just don't put your phone too close to the water. Like, I hope you have like some type of protective. If you're gonna watch me in the shower, it's okay. I really don't care. It's fine. You can watch me while you shower if that's what you're into, but just don't put your phone near the shower. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down because you need to go take care of whatever you're taking care of. Go do something else. So that's weird, but I don't blame people. Like, I mean, you're into what you're into. I don't care. That's none of my business. It's none of my business. Let people be themselves. Ain't got nothing to do with me. And go off, King. Harrison, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
Wonderful. Harrison, are you a Trump supporter?
I am, in fact.
Okay, Harrison. Got a question for you.
Shoot.
You're not showering right now, are you?
No.
That was wild. That was wild, though, right?
You were just rage baiting there, which is really unnecessary and not
but I mean,
at all
that was. But did you hear when he came up and how he like was? Yeah, he came up being weird. That was it. Anyway, I'm not gonna be weird with you. That was just him. Like that was. And anyway, Harrison, got a question for you. Do you know who I am?
Never heard of you before in my life.
Okay, no, that's cool. That's fair. Harrison, would you mind if I give you a quick introduction to not only who I am, but what this is?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. 1 second.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana. One-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. Guys, I am only talking to Trump supporters. If you are not a Trump supporter, do all the things, right? Tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 50,000 likes. Let's get the shares up to 60 shares. Also, guys, let's knock out the gift goal. It's the little heart finger. If we can knock those out a couple of times, it will help push us out to the FYP. And if you would like to support, you can support at Santana Speaks 24, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24, best way to support the live. Or if you're over on YouTube, what up YouTube? What up Twitch? If you're over on YouTube, you can support by sending a YouTube super chat, like Alana, who sent a $5 YouTube super chat to say, "Hi Santana, I meant to show you some love the other day. You taught me about Turtle Island on Parker's Live. All the love to you and everyone in the chat." Guys, massive W's for Alana. Thank you so much, Alana. You're absolutely awesome. All right, we got Harrison here. Harrison, one more quick question for you.
Okay.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Harrison, which one did you vote for? Did you vote for more war, higher prices, less freedom, the love of isms and phobia, or did you just want a king?
I actually voted against all that, but it's really funny that you think I voted for it. So I would just like to say,
hold on.
taking out Iran's nuclear facilities instigate war?
Hold on. Okay, cool.
How have prices gone up when
are you going to let me wait? Harrison, why are you steamrolling? What's happening? Can you not hear me? Is my mic on? Is my mic on? Chat, is my mic on? Okay, cool. All right, so Harrison, like I was saying, cool. So I believe that you voted for all this. Now it's time for you to prove me wrong. Which one would you like to start at?
Let's start with more war, because I believe we just stopped it.
How do we stop a war?
We bombed Iran's nuclear capabilities, and they had no idea we were even there.
Are you sure about that?
They shot back a few weak missiles that we intercepted.
Okay.
Just to save face.
Okay, I hear you. All right,
They're going to negotiate peace now because we went in with stealth fighters and stealth bombers that they never even saw.
Okay.
We could.
Hey, so wait, Harrison, I need you to understand how this goes, because I keep stopping to let you speak, but like legitimately, this is a back and forth. I'm not speaking over you. You don't have to try to steamroll. I will give you the floor. So let's actually have a conversation. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
I don't appreciate being steamrolled out of the gate.
How did I steamroll you?
You're like, which one did you vote for? More
exactly. And then what does it say right there, Harrison? What does that say? What does that say? What does that say? Can you read? I can't.
You know what? I'm not going to be demeaned by the likes of you.
Well, you know what? That's fine. Harrison, do you like magic?
Do I like what?
You can cry from the comments then. I don't know what that's about. Like, if you want to cry from the comments. Like, legitimately, we didn't even get started. I was literally giving you the floor, and I let you speak. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. I mean, if you would like to actually, have a dialogue, sure. But I'm not going to play those silly little games with you. Guys, make sure we're muting Trinity. Do not block Trinity. Do not block Trinity. Make sure we only mute Trinity. Nathan, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, we talked before.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Listen, I appreciate you coming up, but I'm going to go ahead and drop you down. Thank you. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only talking to Trump supporters. Please make sure we are only talking to Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone Guys, you know what? I feel like I need to take this off of the background. Because when I put up crash out and run, like they legitimately take that option. And which I know it's not even an option, it's just a premonition because they all do it. But like, come on. Like, what are we doing? You're gonna overtalk the host. Just gonna overtalk the host. Who's gonna I'm the host. Who's gonna overtalk me? No one's gonna overtalk me. I don't know what's going on. Like, I will legitimately give you the floor. It's weird. Is Trinity over on YouTube as well? Holy smokes. Let's mute. That's fine. Trinity can stay over on YouTube. Trinity went to YouTube because she keeps getting muted over here on TikTok. Trinity has a thing for me. I don't know what that's about, but whatever. Anywho, guys, listen, there's 560 something people hanging out here. I know for a fact that MAGA is watching. Now, listen, MAGA, I will give you the opportunity to speak. I will not speak over you. I will not steamroll you because I have no interest in that. But the only thing that I request is that we just have a civil conversation. I know you guys want to talk about what's going on in Iran, right? That you can come take a victory lap. Come and take your victory lap. Okay, cool. Harrison, let's try this. I just sent you a request, bud. Let's see if you can actually have a conversation. You can come back up. We can talk. I literally gave you the floor. No? No? Is that a no, Harrison? You scared? You don't know how to have an actual conversation? You got big feelings? You got big fifis in your tum-tum? You upset because it's not all about you? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a safe space for you. Come. No? Okay. I guess you're gonna keep crying in the chat. It's okay. Maybe Harrison, come back and see me after you get your blanket and your baba and your binky and you take a nap. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you just didn't take your nap today. I understand. Sometimes, I remember when my kids were young and they would get cranky when they didn't take a nap. So I understand exactly what's happening, Harrison. It's okay. It's okay, bud. Yeah. Anywho, if you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone that actually supports Donald Trump and you have an actual debate, you have an actual point, or again, this is your opportunity to do something that you want to do. Come and own a lib. Come and own a lib, right? You can come up here and tell me about how Donald Trump is the greatest president that you've ever voted for in your life and you will vote for him for a third, fourth, fifth term. You can come up here and tell me about how liberals won't win another election. Hell, I'll even let you talk about Biden. How about that? You know what? That's the deal. First Trump supporter that comes up here gets to talk about Biden. Hell, I'll make it a 2-for-1. You can talk about Obama as well. You're not going to get that deal anywhere else on TikTok. Listen, that's a flash sale. Who else on TikTok going to let you talk about Biden and Obama? Is Harrison still crying in the chat? Where is he at? Hold on. Harrison, where you at, bud? Let me do this real quick. Hey, Harrison, guess what? Oh, he left. Oh, him ran. Him got scared and ran. Really? Oh, my God. Okay. I don't know. The ignorance and truth and destruction. Yeah. Why are you quoting the Bible in the chat? Why are you putting Bible verses in the chat? We talking about Jeebus? I don't know. I didn't know we were having a conversation about Jeebus. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, legitimately, we are giving Trump supporters, we're giving them the town square, right? I know what it is, chat. Like, I legitimately know what it is. Like, legitimately. You guys ever, like, scroll through TikTok? I scroll through TikTok often. I do. I scroll through TikTok often. And you scroll into, like, a random live, and it has, like, 5 people watching with 9 Trump supporters on the panel. And they hang out together. Snot? Is that it? Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I voted for Trump, yeah.
Okay. Hey, can you have a conversation? Like, can me and you talk? Is that okay?
Yeah.
It's been weird with, like, the first guy came up and he was like getting ready to get in the shower and, like, wanted to tell me about that or something. It was weird. It was weird. And then the second guy came up, and then, I did my, how when you request up on, like, a TikTok, they give you, like, an introduction and they say, hey, what do you disagree with? So I did that whole spiel, and he was like, you're steamrolling me. I said, how am I steamrolling with that, setting up the actual backdrop? And then he went to the chat and cried, and he stayed in the chat and just cried more. It was weird. I don't know. Anyway, Snot, is that okay? Or, like, what should I call you, friend? Okay.
It's not. It's whatever.
Snot. Okay, cool. Hey, got a question for you.
Good.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Hey, Snot, which one of these did you vote for? Did you vote for more wars, higher prices, less freedom, the love of isms and phobias, or did you just want a king?
Well, if he was a king, we wouldn't have voted for him, right?
No. You voted for him because you wanted a king.
But that's not a king, then. A king would actually get it through their own monarch.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You voted for him because you wanted a king. It's projection. It's projection.
No, I voted for him because the other candidate was not appealing to me. I voted for Biden last administration, and it didn't turn out as I expected.
Okay, interesting. I want to hear more about that. Give me 1 second. W's in the chat for Gene. Gene sent a $1 donation saying, what happened to their vibrato what happened to the vibrato they had before the election? They're just P words now. I'm not going to say that because, we don't tiki-talk. But W's in the chat for Gene. Thank you so much for that $1 donation. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24, best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. I'm going to bring this person up real quick because I want to be clear about something. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. This is not, Elise, are you a Trump supporter?
I'm sorry. I really just wanted to say I started my own channel and I would love to, like, pick your brain and, like, ask you your...
It's a promo.
What are we doing? Hey, that's not how you do things, friend. That's not okay. That's legitimately not okay. Legitimately, like literally, and I'm in all seriousness, that's not cool. Like, people send me DMs all the time. I actually respond to people DMs.
That could have been your apprentice. Why you didn't want to keep him?
I'm married, but also, like, again, that's not cool. You got to respect people's boundaries. You know what I mean? Anyway, so tell me, what was it about Kamala Harris that made you not want to actually vote for her?
Well, she was asked previously what were some regrets that were under the Biden administration, and she just absolutely said no. There was no regrets, nothing I could say that I would have changed if I were president. She was fine with it. And then come to find out, within the coming of weeks right now, we just had a whole auto pen committee where staffers were admitting that Biden was not in control of the country.
Where'd you see that? I would love to see that.
There was an entire committee where 5 staffers. Have you seen the books lately with the Jake Tapper thing or whatever?
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of books, but can you point me in the direction where I can verify this actual committee for the auto pen?
Yeah, just look it up. Auto pen committee. 5 Biden staffers. They all just agreed to do it, just to admit that, hey, it was an auto pen.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm here for shits and giggles, or shiggles, as I'll say. I'll look it up. So just 5. Give me what to look up again.
Auto pen committee Biden staffers. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Auto pen committee Biden staffers. Okay, I see it's on Fox News. The only place that I see this is Fox News.
Well, just look up the committee, recording. It's not the news outlet or whatever.
Well, no, I'm looking for how I can verify this, and the only place that has this story is Fox News, and they ran it 2 days ago.
No, well, I watched the committee part. I don't know if it was in Fox News.
Where'd you watch it? What committee? Where'd you watch it?
On YouTube. I don't know the exact person that was recording it, but they were recording the live of it.
What were they doing? A TikTok live of it? What kind of live? I'm confused. Why isn't this like a massive story that's everywhere?
I don't know, but there was guys like Jake Tapper, Karine, the press secretary who turned independent. They were just admitting that Biden was just not capable of running the country post 2021.
Okay, I mean I agree with that, but okay. I legitimately I don't think that Biden was actually. I don't think Biden was actually capable of running a second term. Just like I don't think Donald Trump was actually fitted to run another term either. I mean, he is the oldest president to ever be sworn in for a term. So pot, kettle, black, right? But and also he has absolutely used the auto pen already. So I mean, it's a weird story. I mean, I'm just
But who used the auto pen in the Trump administration?
Donald Jimothy Trump. He legitimately once the actual Aliens Enemy Act was signed off on, he said that he didn't sign it. Literally, he said that he didn't do that. So
wait,
there's that.
That's why he has an auto pen?
Yeah. So how do you if he's not signing these EOs, who's signing it?
I mean, the Secretary of State could do that.
What's auto pen?
Somebody else doing it. That's just behind everybody's back.
Right.
Trump was fully aware of what he's planned. This is his plan originally since day one.
How do you know Trump is fully aware?
Because his whole mass deportation operation was his whole campaign.
So wait, your premise is so is the auto pen a good or a bad thing? Help me out. I'm trying to understand. Where do you stand on it? Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
It varies when when you're having.
It depends on who's using it. Got it. So if Trump is using it, it's good. If Biden's using it, it's bad.
Can I say it fully?
Okay, my bad.
The problem is when you're doing an auto pen, in order to do it, at least have staffers be involved in it. You're having staffers blindsided and donors blindsided. This guy didn't even know who George Clooney was until somebody said it to his ear. That's alarming to me because George Clooney is a notorious DNC merchant, I'd assume.
Okay.
So
I'm so confused what George Clooney has to do with the election. That's
weird. He's very
and also I mean you're leaning on this auto pen story like you knew it prior to the election. You said you voted for Joe Biden. I'm sorry, you voted for Donald Trump because of Joe Biden cognitive decline. No, let's take a whole step back. Your whole premise was you voted for Donald Trump because you didn't like Kamala Harris' answer about what she would do different. So let's take a whole step back because I again can't find anything on this auto pen thing except this Fox News article, and which for shits and giggles later I will read this because I'm actually genuinely interested. But let's go back to what you said. You said the reason why you didn't vote for Kamala Harris is because you didn't like her answer as far as saying that she wouldn't do anything different than what Biden did. Cool.
No.
How old are you, Snot?
20.
20. Do you work, Snot?
Yes.
What level do you work on? You don't have to tell me what you do for work, but are you
healthcare?
Yeah, but what level? Are you a frontline worker? Are you in management? Are you in leadership? Where are you?
Management.
Management. Cool. So you're in let's say management. So I'm assuming you're healthcare. Do you have a director above you?
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, how often do you go out and tell people, you know what? I don't like what my director's doing, so I think we should do this instead. Snot, come back. Baby, don't go. You can put the blame on me. Snot, if you can't see me, I cannot hear you. Snot, you have to actually be here. Snot, your teacup right now. Snot, are you running? I didn't even make it all the way through the analogy. This is wild. This is wild. Dang it, Snot. Chris, are you a Trump supporter? Chris, what are we doing? This is wild. I don't even know what just happened. W's in the chat for Alicia. Alicia, thank you so much for the $5 donation. You're perfectly fine. Listen, I'm just saying there's a way to go about doing things in a way that you shouldn't do things. I would recommend personally, that you don't do that to other creators. There's boundaries, there's respect. You don't just hop up on other creators live and then promote yourself. And, you know, just gonna be honest, as a white woman to come on a black man's live and then immediately just start talking about yourself to promote yourself, it's not a good look. But with that being said, shoot me a DM. I'll answer any questions you have. No problems. But just, I wouldn't cross that boundary with any other creator, because it's not cool. That's it. Anywho, W's in the chat for Elise. Thank you so much for that $5 donation, guys. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24, best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. I will check. Give me just a moment, Jenny.
Hello.
Hello. How do I say your name, friend?
That's just my username, NPC, but you can just call me Sam.
Sam. Look, Sam, I appreciate that. Listen, I'm not great with names. Sam, are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Sam, just for point of reference, how old are you?
I'm 19.
19. What year were you born?
2005.
2005. What month?
July 18th.
Okay, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
All right, so Sam, got a question for you.
Yep.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Sam, which one did you vote for? Did you vote for more war, higher prices, less freedom, the love of isms, or did you just want a king?
I was actually going to ask, what do you mean by the love of isms?
Racism, sexism, classism, phobias, homophobia, transphobia, all those things, the hateful stuff.
If you like, I don't know if that answers the question, but I one of the reasons why I did vote for Trump was because he was not in support of the like trans movements.
It's definitely the isms. Cool. Hold on 1 second. Dom, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, I'm not. I didn't even know I hit the button, so my bad.
Okay, no worries. I'm gonna drop you down, friend. I appreciate you. All right, guys. Tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 125,000 likes. Also, let me. We still got the little finger hearts as a gift goal. So if we can knock that out, that would be awesome. Also, guys, don't forget, if you want to become a subscriber, we have subs now. Really cool subs where you can actually get access to an amazing Discord, a bunch of really cool emotes. You get what's called a tag me in. Or if I'm sparring, you can use your tag me in, come up for 5 minutes and actually help me debate one of these Trump supporters. You get access to a fast pass to join the panel with late nights, and you get access to a my question when I'm doing brunch with my creator. You get the option or priority to come up and give the creator your question. All right, so now that we've established which one you voted for the phobias. Cool. So tell me, why is it that you quote unquote aren't in
Support?
Yeah, like, why are you worried about other people?
I wouldn't necessarily say although I am worried about the future generation of children, including like my future children that I would have that would be impacted by this. But I also just believe that this ideology just isn't true, and it's not.
How is it ideology?
The ideology that a man could convert himself somehow to a woman.
Okay. you know, and instead of actually going too deep, because I don't want to go down transphobia lane, and I'm not gonna, you know, speak for transgender. Say it again.
Oh, sorry, Rolio said I'm zesty. I'm sorry if I am. I'm sorry.
Okay, I mean that's cool, but hey, lock in. You're up on the panel.
Okay.
You're up here with me. Lock in. My question is, right, and no matter if it's like transgender people or, you know, women or whatever, like, why are you so worried, especially at 19? Especially at 19, why are you so worried about controlling other people? What is that about?
Well, I'm not worried about controlling anyone.
It is. I mean, because quite literally, these people just want to actually be able to live. And I promise you, transgender people don't think about you, Sam. Why do you think about transgender people so much?
I think that they should be able to live.
Okay, then again, why are you voting against their rights? I'm confused. That doesn't make sense.
The reason why I'm not voting against their rights, I just they're voting I believe that in support of movements like that, they actually vote against the rights of actual women and men.
How? Wait. Okay, cool. Explain to me how transgender people having rights takes away from the rights of cis women.
Sure, I can explain. 2 examples would just simply be the impact of taking away the exclusivity of women's private spaces and ability to positively compete, for example, in sports. Those are just
cool. So let's talk about this. It's exclusivity, right? Whew. So I'm assuming that you mean the bathrooms, right? Talking about the bathrooms.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Okay, cool. Hey, when going into bathrooms, what are you going to the bathroom for, Sam?
I personally go to the bathroom to you either pee or poop.
Got it. Pee and poop. That's what most people do. Unless, you know, you're at a club and sometimes you go in with a little bit of booger sugar. But listen, that's a whole different thing, Sam. Don't stay off the rugs. Anyway, listen, Sam.
Yep.
So if you normally go into the bathroom to pee and poop, what do you think most normal people go into the bathroom for?
I wouldn't know.
What's the primary function of a bathroom, Sam?
Well, I can tell you what the function is. Yeah, the function of the bathroom is to excrete somehow using the bathroom as a facility for excretion. But I don't know what people would everyone would normally use it for. I can just tell you what.
What's the function of a cup?
The function of a cup is to drink from.
And most people use the cup to do what?
If they use it for its function, it would be to drink.
Okay, so I'm confused as far as what that was just now with you, like, being unable to say, like, oh, people going to the bathroom to use the bathroom.
Oh, I just can't tell you what trans people are doing in bathrooms. That's
what. Wait, I didn't say anything about transgender people. I just said people. Like, I'm confused as far as just people. Like, what's the point of the bathroom?
I would say a majority of people use the bathroom to pee or poo. I would say a majority. Yeah, majority.
Cool. Okay. So, Sam, if the majority of people go into the bathroom just to pee or poop, why is it that you think that transgender people have some nefarious plot behind it? Like, couldn't they just be going into the bathroom to pee and poop just like you?
Yeah, I'm not necessarily worried about what they're doing in the bathroom, except the second they step foot into a bathroom, for example, a transgender woman would be taking away from the exclusivity and privacy that actual women have when entering a woman's bathroom.
Define privacy.
Sam,
we're not about to Phil bro all this.
Can I just since I'm a cis hetero woman, let me just share with you that unlike men's restrooms, we actually have walls that separate us. Like, we don't have urinals that are just like out in the open.
Dan, he doesn't know that he's 19. He's never been.
I've never been in a bathroom.
So here's what I will tell you. Well, so Sam, it's crazy to me. I have never seen men this concerned about women in my life.
Never. You know, never. But you know why though? You know why? Because they're still not. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. You got it.
No, I know they're definitely not. But yeah, so Sam, number one, bathrooms, there's no exclusivity unless you're going into a single like toilet bathroom, right? The minute you have five toilets, there's nothing exclusive about that. You're just going to either, like you said earlier, Sam, piss or take a shit, like one of the two. That's what you're doing. So here's my question to you, Sam. Can you name for me how many women have been assaulted by trans individuals in the restroom?
I'm not sure, and it wouldn't matter at all.
Well, it would matter to me since
it would matter to you, but not to me.
Well, hold on. Whoa, Sam. Slow down. Slow down. That's Danny. And that's Carbon. These are two of my friends. So, you know, take a little bit of the bass out your voice.
Wait, did I disrespect someone?
Yeah, I mean, you were getting a little bit too, you know, a little bit too much of a bottle. We're chilling. Cool.
So what justifies the... Like, I just wanted to ask him, like, what justifies, in your view, like, what justifies the exclusion? What justifies it if it's not a safety thing or a privacy thing?
For me, it is both, but I don't personally consider the amount.
Is it your safety?
Oh, wait, you mind if
I answer? No. I need to understand. You said for you it is. I just need to understand, is it for your safety?
Oh, no, it's for everyone's safety.
No. Specifically, is it for your safety?
What? Yeah, mine and everyone around me.
Wait. Okay, so transgender women not having access to women's restroom is for your safety.
Everyone, including.
No. I'm not talking about everyone. I legitimately, I'm talking about Sam. I don't know everybody. I know you right now, Sam. Is it for your safety?
Well, regarding women's bathrooms, I'm not in there, so.
Sam, lock in. Yes or no?
So it wouldn't include you.
If I'm not spending time in a women's bathroom, it wouldn't include
me.
So
why does it?
So why did you say that?
Wait, I have a question. Should we worry about murder, although it doesn't happen and you're not included?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Like
Sam,
you said, okay.
Should we worry about murder because it doesn't happen often?
You legit said that when Danny asked you a question, right? You said it matters. If it may not matter to her, but it matters to you, right? And even if it wasn't the case that you were able to justify whether there's a safety or privacy violation that's entailed, or more likely by virtue of, like, you know, trans women using women's restrooms, you would still oppose them. So if it's not a privacy or safety violation for a cis woman, then what justifies the exclusion?
Oh, sure. What justifies the exclusion is the fact that they are violating a woman's exclusive space.
Except they're not.
That's just begging the question. Like, what justifies the exclusion itself?
I just told you.
Okay, so let's try it this way. If women's bathrooms had a force field and it only allowed females in there, what would justify you programming it to only allow somebody who was born female? What would justify that action?
Because it's entailed in its description.
What?
The word women, when a bathroom says the word woman on it, it's intended.
Oh, so all that matters
women.
is the sign. So just what matters to you is the sign on the.
What matters to me is
if it said whites only, you would exclude black people.
Hold on. Let's not like skim over the fact that he said it's the actual like intention, or, you know, like you're talking about the function. Right. And if you're talking about the function, we've already defined that the function is the pee and poop. So why does it matter who's in there to pee and poop? Also, we got way away from my original point. Hey, Sam, where do you live? Do you live in the United States of America?
I absolutely do.
Have you ever been inside of a unisex bathroom?
Yeah, I've been inside of a unisex bathroom.
Okay, then what can we do? And you do understand that even throughout the rest of the developed world, people use unisex bathrooms, right?
Yes,
it's not a thing. And again, back to my original point, why? I mean, like, why do you care so much about what people are doing in the bathroom? Because they are not actually attacking people at any type of rate. Because if you want to talk about, like, you know, who's actually doing the bad things, raping people, you know, actually assaulting people, it's men. It's absolutely men. But even more than that, you legitimately had a woman right here, Danny just told you she does not feel like this is violating her space. And again, you've already said it's about women. It's not about you. So I am still confused. Why are you on this kick? You should have already conceded.
What would I concede about?
So, Sam, here's the thing. There's no such thing as like exclusivity in a restroom. Unless it is a single toilet facility, nobody is excluded. Literally, if you go into a women's restroom, there's multiple stalls. Nobody's going in my stall with me. Like, right, I can literally go in the stall. I shut the door by myself. I don't care who's in the stall beside me. I can't see who's in the stall beside me. I do my own business. I wash my hands, and I leave. And the only time I look to see what anybody else does is if they don't wash their hands.
That's the only thing I be looking
That's
for.
the only thing I notice.
Because I be judging people, Danny.
Yeah, exactly. If you
judging
don't
the
wash
shit
your
out of
hands, you got a
people.
problem. But so Sam, here's my
You
thing. I
nasty.
asked you something, and this is literally what the only thing that I want to know. I want to know if you can tell me the number of women who have been assaulted by trans women in the restroom.
Well, I already answered. I said I didn't know.
Okay, you don't know. So do you believe, because you said that it was for safety, right? So this is my question to you, right?
Sure.
Other than you wanting to be a bigot, can you tell me any other thing that would justify your position?
Sure. You haven't really proved my argument wrong about men violating women's exclusive.
But see, okay, so hold on. So this is the thing, right, Sam? So this is what you might not know about me. And Sam, I dig the vibe. You're getting your debate bro on. You're all in your Phil, right? You're leaning into your. I'm gonna start calling you Uncle Phil, right? I get it, cool. But the thing about me, right, your old buddy Santana, I don't really debate human rights. Right. I mean, like, legitimately, I legitimately could care less as far as what you think is justifiable or not when it comes to the transgender community, because you're not a part of the transgender community. So, Sam, I'm sorry. I really don't give a fuck. But I'm just being honest with you and upfront. But my point is, even if I did give a fuck, which I don't, your point makes no sense because it actually contradicts everything that you keep saying. It doesn't make sense.
But you just said you're not willing to have a conversation with me. Is that what
No,
you're saying?
I'm saying I don't debate human rights.
Well, you don't
You're trying to strip away human rights.
Well, I'm willing to have a conversation with you so you can prove to me how I'm wrong. And
I don't have to prove to you you're wrong. Like, legitimately, again, listen, I said you must have this confused. I know that you're in your field, bro. I get it. You probably seen other debates and you're like, I'm gonna go debate transgender rights because I want to get my debate on. I don't debate human rights. Like, that's weird. I mean, I'm entertaining the premise to show people how, like, bigoted you are, and then I got my friends up here who are willing to engage. I'm just letting you know, like, you don't have a point. That's it.
How about this? Why don't I leave if you can just prove to me how I am a bigot?
Or how about this?
do that.
Hold on. No.
That's
It's
easy.
cool. It's cool. Sam, cool.
Sure.
I can prove that to you, but first,
Yep.
got a quick question.
Yep.
Do you like magic?
Magic.
Mhm.
Do I like it? Yeah, I would say it's interesting. Yeah, you're scared.
Fuck out of here. You like legitimately have this confused, bro. I'm legitimately telling him I don't debate human rights, and plus his actual stance is contradictory. Whatever. Carbon, Danny, what's going on?
What up? What up?
You guys hanging out? What are we doing?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I won't be here long, but I'll get a couple licks in. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
All right, guys. Listen, if you're in the box and you are not a Trump supporter, please drop out. We're only talking to Trump supporters. Only talking to Trump supporters. This is Sparring with Santana. Please do not request up. We are not talking to friendlies. We have Banana. Banana, how are you?
I'm super. How you doing?
Wonderful. Listen, I don't know what you on, but I think I might need the same thing. Banana, are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
You are super chill. Okay. Banana, got a question for you.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Banana, which one did you vote for? More wars, higher prices, less freedom, the love of isms and phobias, or did you just want a king?
Well, the first one doesn't qualify because bombing a nuclear facility doesn't count as a war. Higher prices, consumer pricing index shows your Democrat cities are the cause of that. The cause of that.
Wait, hold on.
I
don't want you to steamroll. We can listen.
Less freedom.
Hold on. We can take our time. Banana.
I'm just going through them one by one.
I know, but wait. Let's talk about it. Listen.
All right, let's do it.
I'm in the foreplay, Banana. Slow down. Take your time with me. We got all night. Banana. All right. We're going to start at the top. So you said bombing a nuclear facility does not lead to more war. Cool. Was the actual war happening before the bombing?
Define war.
were the two countries shooting bombs at each other, trying to actually, unalive people? And did people actually get unalived?
Oh, they attempted to when Joe Biden released $16 billion.
But what about Biden? I'm talking about Israel and Iran. No one said anything about Biden.
Oh, you got selective memory. Gotcha.
No, again, specifically, I'm talking. I said, what did you vote for? More war, and this is the war that's occurred under the Trump administration. So that's what I'm focusing on.
No, you literally asked me the question.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me your whataboutism.
Israel.
You got it. Go ahead and give me your whataboutism. You got it.
Yeah, Joe Biden released $16 billion to Iran. If you guys were so concerned about them being a threat, Obama put that sanction on them, and Trump released it. Why would you just dog walk that and just overlook it?
Oh, I don't think that word means the
has nothing to do with the argument.
Yeah. Anywho, hey, I can prove that Donald Trump is directly responsible for the conflict between Israel and Iran.
No, you really can't.
I can.
Because I proved the cause of it.
Sure. Would you like to know why I say that?
Oh, because you're misinformed and you're going to spin a bunch of bullshit to paint your narrative?
Well, I mean, maybe, but also I could be right too. How about I give it a shot? Listen, so Donald Timothy, that is, he actually did a wonderful little weird thing. Back in 2018, let's go back a little bit further. 2017, were there claims of Iran making nuclear weapons?
Apparently, if they were having that sanction put on them by Obama, then yeah, there were.
That's not why the sanction was on them. But again, were they?
Oh, why did they put that on?
Were they actually making nuclear weapons, or did they have the ability to freely make nuclear weapons in 2017?
They had the uranium. Were they attempting to allocate the uranium?
Were they able to freely make nuclear weapons in 2017?
No, because we had
perfect. Okay, no, they were not. Why were they not able to freely make nuclear weapons in 2017?
Because Donald Trump was president watching them.
No, that's not it. Because this is the funny thing. I'm going to 2018 next, and guess who was still president then? Anyway, the reason why they were not able to actually freely make nuclear weapons is because they were in a nuclear deal that actually had not only economic but military repercussions if they tried to manufacture nuclear weapons. Shout out to Obama. But what happened in 2018? No, we're not. Listen, I've already given you one whataboutism. You're going to stick right here with me. I know it's uncomfortable, but listen, I'll take it slow with you. I know. I'm going to be gentle. Listen, Banana, I'm going to be gentle with you.
I'll put the leash on.
What happened in 2018?
I don't know. Go ahead, paint your narrative.
Sure. Donald Trump pulled the United States out of the Iran nuclear deal, which then gave them freedom to produce nuclear weapons, right? That's what happened. He pulled them out. He pulled the U.S. out of the. He pulled the U.S. out of the deal with no type of actual plan to ensure that they wouldn't start making nuclear weapons. Well, fast forward to 2025, Israel bombed Iran. Why did Israel bomb Iran?
Because they hit the drum, like I said earlier, you fucking idiot. And it's Iran, not Iran.
Yeah, I hear you. Why did Israel?
I know you.
Why did Israel attack Iran?
Because it was a retaliation for them hitting the dome when Biden released the money, and they did it right after.
That's not true.
No, it really is, Helen Keller.
No, it's not, because Bibi Netanyahu actually said exactly why they did it. So you can try to actually dance all around and paint your narrative, but what did Bibi Netanyahu say?
I don't know. What did he say?
He said that it was a preemptive strike, meaning we're going to hit you before you hit us, right? He said we're going to hit them before they hit us because they're making nuclear weapons.
And you know what's funny, Santana? You want to know what's funny, Santana?
What's funny, Carbon?
Like, he needs cheerleaders.
I think Bananas is a comedian, right?
Is he?
Because remember when he said we released $16 billion, and that's the reason. So our money or resources was a cause, or at least one cause of Iran, like bombing another country, and therefore it was Joe. I don't know why you're over talking me. So I still don't know why you're
because you're a weak little girl.
I still don't know why you're still talking. Your mouth is still moving.
Hold on, Carbon.
Yeah, your mouth is still moving.
Wait. Hold on. I got him, Banana. Don't worry about Carbon. You cannot talk to Banana like that. You can't talk to Banana like that. He is sensitive. You have to actually be gentle with him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Take your time, Carbon. Listen, you can have him right now, but please don't break my toy. Please don't break my toy.
Your toy.
All right, Roger that. So this is why I think he's a comedian, right? Because he said that Joe Biden contributed to the war
making
by
you guys look like clowns.
Yeah, you know how his mouth is like moving, right? And you know how my mouth is also.
Well,
moving?
he does
it's
that
crazy
because
that those are at the same time.
he doesn't really have anything,
You know how your mouth
so
is moving
he's trying to actually stop.
You're talking. It's because white Democrats have their hands shoved up their ass.
Roger that. All right, thank you so much. Now I'm gonna tell you,
Galaxy.
So is it true? So is it true, Banana?
I don't do Galaxy.
Is it true, Banana? Is it true, Banana?
Don't worry. Listen,
go ahead.
I'm gonna do this to help Banana out because I want to save his mouth for later. So I'm just gonna mute him. Right? Go ahead and make your point.
Yeah. So he said that giving money or resources to this country, and then them using those money or resources to bomb another country, that's contributing to war. So I wonder if he's a comedian because isn't Trump giving money or resources to Israel? And they use that money or resources to bomb another country?
Yeah.
Does that follow then that Trump is contributing to war? That's interesting.
Yeah,
I think this man is a comedian because he hasn't pointed that one out.
I don't think so because he's not funny.
Wait, so Banana.
Joe Biden did.
Banana.
I'm all about equality.
Banana.
Bomb
Do you
the fuck
believe?
out of Iran.
Banana.
Don't bomb anybody you want. Democrats want it too.
Hold on, Carbon, because
Let
me finish this point with him, and then I'll tag you guys in. I really just want to finish this one point. So, Banana, I apologize. I didn't. Me and you locked in. We're good, Banana, right?
We're good. You let your girl off the hook.
Yeah, I know. I did. I'm so glad I let you off the hook because Carbon was about to land to you. So anyway, so Banana
identify as your girl,
right? So when we fast forward again to 2025, and Israel said it was a preemptive strike because Iran was making nuclear weapons. So Donald Trump pulling us out of that nuclear agreement in 2018 then gave, whether they were or were not, I'm not saying they are, I'm not saying they're not, but it gave Israel the cover to say they are, we feel threatened, and we have to bomb them. So again, if Donald Trump would not have pulled us out of that nuclear agreement in 2018, Israel would not have had the excuse that they used in 2025 to actually strike another country. Again, Donald Trump is directly responsible for that war. And you want to know what's even funny? You want to know what the plot twist of the year is?
The war?
Sure. You want to know what the plot twist of the war? Hey, Banana. You want to know what the plot twist of the war is?
You guys have problems with verbiage.
Sure. Would you like to know what the plot twist is? The plot twist is now
plantation.
Now, Iran, who was actually allowing oversight of their nuclear program, has now completely rescinded the actual oversight that they were granting. They were granting oversight when they were no longer held to any oversight. They were granting oversight to make sure so people knew they weren't making weapons. They have now officially revoked that oversight. So guess what they can actually do without any worry? Make nuclear weapons.
I don't know.
Danny, you got it.
Wait, they can make nuclear weapons after their stockpile just got fucking demolished, you idiot.
Actually, it didn't.
Buried between how many hundreds of thousands of tons of rubble?
Banana. You okay, Banana?
I know.
He's not. I might be a little too rough.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm in a boxing match with the Special Olympics right here. I'm on top.
And you're still losing. That's wild. You are not good at this.
Really, because you got a platform full of paid fucking fake accounts supporting you because your fucking political party's failing horribly and you're begging to be saved.
The paid fake accounts. That's
Uh-oh,
weird.
you fucked up, Banana. You
Yeah,
fucked up.
W's in the chat for Allison. Allison sent a $2 donation saying, small appreciation for my fave. Thank you so much for that donation, Allison. Allison, we know that you're fake. You're fake. I appreciate you. W's in the chat for Allison. Guys, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. Also, if you're over on YouTube and you like to support the live, you can do so by sending a YouTube super chat, and I will read that message out. Oh, hey, W's again for Allison. Allison sent another $2 donation. Some more payments from the fake account.
Allison,
Holy smoke.
failed-ass
W's in the
liberal
chat for
money to
Allison. Thank you
entertain
so
that.
much for that $2
W's in the
donation,
chat.
Allison. Anyway, guys, listen, Danny's up here, Carbon's up here. Their coins are looking a little bit low. Let's make sure we're taking care of my people while they're hanging out, because we all know for a fact that there's nothing that MAGA hates more than generous givers. This guy, Banana, is being weird, and he's being hateful. So make sure that we take care of the wonderful people on the panel. Anyway, Danny, the floor is yours.
Oh, look at these fake coins. Look at these
Banana,
fake coins.
can we talk really quick about the $16 billion that you referred to? Can we talk about that just quickly?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's talk about it.
So, yeah, let's do that. So can you tell me the difference, the breakdown of that $16 billion?
I don't have the DOD report in front of me. I'd have to go look. You want to do it for me?
I mean, I don't really want to do anything for you.
We're gonna avoid it. You're gonna talk a positive claim on correcting me, but you ain't gonna back it, are you?
Excuse me. What you said is that $16 billion was given to Iran by Joe Biden, which is actually not correct. It's not correct at all, right? So there was $6 billion.
Really?
Yeah, really. Yeah, really. So here's the deal.
Okay, break it down.
There was
Break it down.
$6 billion in foreign bank accounts. In September of 2023, the U.S. and Iran exchanged prisoners in a deal that also included unfreezing $6 billion of Iranian assets. It was their assets to start
So he
with.
gave them terrorist soldiers too. Good job, Iran.
Because I'm being very nice to you.
He doesn't have self-control.
And I'm going to
Like
ask
the
you to
Doha
be
Agreement.
respectful. Banana, I'm going to ask you to be respectful because I'm being
Yeah,
respectful.
you guys fund terrorist organizations and release their
so
troops. You guys got a
Banana,
common theme.
Don't worry about it. I got him up here. I got him.
Okay, so here's the deal. So that was that part of that deal. But here's what's really interesting. The other $10 billion, that was actually that was in 2018 after Trump pulled out of the agreement that Santana told you about earlier,
Wow,
right?
that's interesting. Since
So let me
2023,
finish.
according to
Let me
DOD.
finish. So here's what happened. Donald Trump in 2018 issued a waiver that allowed Iraq to continue purchasing electricity from Iran, with those restrictions that Iran could only use the proceeds for humanitarian purposes. It was actually Donald Trump who gave Iran access to $10 billion, not Joe Biden. And the waiver gets renewed every
Sorry, I was looking at
20
Dee's
days.
fake account. They gave you that beach.
I hear you.
I mean, they got nothing.
That's weird. Stop being weird. Go ahead and finish your point, Danny. I'm
It's
sorry.
weird. Stop having fun.
I'm sorry. Go
he's
ahead,
just
Danny. Finish
very
your point.
weird. Bless his heart. So anyway, a lot of people, have criticized the waiver, but the waiver was originally done by Donald Trump in 2018, just so that you understand. And none of it was our money. None of
Banana,
it was
I'm gonna let you speak in just
CNN.
one moment. Wait, I'm gonna let you speak in just one moment. Just please let Danny finish her point, and I promise you get the floor. Just stop for a second, seriously. Go ahead,
Yes.
Danny. I apologize.
Yes, no worries. And so anyway, the reality is that none of it was U.S. money. We didn't fund Iran in any of those circumstances. So if you're going to say information, at least have the numbers right, know the breakdown, and know under which administrations those things were done.
Absolutely. All right, Banana, the floor is
turn?
yours. Yes.
Okay, my source is DOD.
W's in the chat for Gucci. Gucci sent a $5 donation. Just another
Where'd you get
fake
your shit?
donation. Thank you so much, Gucci. W's in the chat for Chase, who sent a $5 donation. Robot number 37, reporting for duty, sir. W's in the chat for Chase. Sorry, Banana.
Why can't you show those?
W's in the chat for Dangy, who sent a $25 donation from the
did the same
paid
shit, so
bot
did
account. W's in the chat.
W's in the chat for Martha.
W's in the
Sanders,
chat for Caroline, who sent a
$7
$5
Democrat.
donation. I love your show. Tell Banana he is a low IQ dipshit from a fake follower. Ooh.
Hey, shout out to Robot 37. Thank you for the
Tough
$5
talking
Venmo. I
anyway,
appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $5 Venmo.
Oh.
Helen Keller.
W's in the chat for Jenny, who sent a $1 donation. Did you see my last one? I didn't see it, but I appreciate you. Yeah, he is a dork and doesn't know how anything works. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and just get these off because you're boring. W's in the chat for Gene, who sent a $1 donation and said, "Here's a donation from a supporter that's as fake as the doll that he lost his virginity to." Ooh. W's in the chat for Lisa, who sent a $1 donation. Banana is a rejected journalist, can't get a job. That's wild, Banana. W's in the chat for Ari, who sent a $2 donation for being a fake account. W's in the chat. Oh. Massive W's in the chat for Bug, who sent a $25 donation saying, "Beep bop, here's your bot money." W's in the chat. Also, W's in the chat for Teresa, who sent a $5 donation for because F Banana. Wow. Oh. W's in the chat for D-Spec, who sent $5 donation saying, "I'm gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe." I know that's right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Also, hold on. We got fake people over on YouTube too, Banana. Sorry. W's in the chat for Woke Grandma, who actually sent a $5 donation just to piss Trinity off. I know that's right. W's in the chat for Jules, who sent a $2 donation and say, "My pleasure." W's in the chat for Jules, who sent another $2 donation saying, "If this guy voice has the ick all over it. It really does." So, guys, thank you so much for the fake money. I appreciate that. I know giving away fake money is super hard, and I appreciate all the fake people with the fake money and the fake bots. Beep boop bop.
You
fake
do.
people.
Hey, Santana.
W's in the chat for Patricia, who sent a $5 donation. You don't have a fake. You don't have to be a fake supporter for Santana or to hate Trump. I do it for free. Thank you for your lives. W's in the chat, Patricia. Now that we've clearly defined that you don't have an actual leg to stand on, would you like to respond to anything that anyone has actually said so far? Do you have an actual debate, or did you just come up here to be weird?
No, I was rebuttaling her until you really
interrupted. Go ahead. You got it.
Donations that you can't substantiate. You won't show a single one.
Sure, you got it. Go ahead.
Anyway, or you complain about donations, the more he gets. Just letting you know.
I know they're fake. It's called.
Yeah, I bet they are. Yeah.
I get it, dude. I've seen it a million times.
I bet they are. Go ahead. Stop crying. Go ahead. It'd be a counter argument.
Okay, cheerleader. I didn't come to your live. When you get popular,
hurry up.
Shit about your
Snap. Come on,
I'll ask for you.
Hurry up.
You know what's interesting?
So, Danny, mine is DOD. What is your
I
source?
see people that are Venmoing me, and I don't even have.
Hey, let's go! Make sure you hit Danny and Carbon's pay link. Fake bots. Make sure that you take care of them as well, because we're all fake.
W's in the chat. She can't answer, ladies and gentlemen. W's in the chat. They've skipped the question 5 times. What's your source, Danny?
What do you mean? What is my source? You said you had a source. What is it?
What's your source?
No, you said you were rebuttaling me. So rebut.
I know you made a positive claim. What was your source?
Rebut.
I did. What's your source?
No, you didn't
gave
rebut.
a positive claim. What's your source?
No, you didn't rebut.
Never gave a rebuttal.
Notice how she doesn't answer, ladies and gentlemen.
Banana, you're Banana. Come on.
Copy and paste Google search result intellects.
All right. Hey, Banana, I got a question for you. Because this is legitimately,
you gonna kick me, Bruce?
No, this is still becoming a bit of a thing. W's in the chat for Bug, who said a $5 donation running command 101. Pay Santana, command complete. W's in the chat for Bug. W's in the chat for the bots. Legitimately, seriously, do you want to actually engage?
I've been trying to. I asked her source. She pivoted 5 times.
You said that you were going to actually rebut what she said.
Yeah, I was asking what her source was. And then I was going to go get mine.
Well, go get yours.
Please and thank you. As a matter of fact, we'll give you time.
Nope, you provide the positive claim, pussy. Back it.
I forgot
that.
Hold on.
Take your L.
I forgot that I didn't do that.
The $6 billion that was in the South Korean bank accounts. The $6 billion that was in the South Korean bank accounts, bro.
What is your
source? Hey, Banana, Danny, it's
to.
okay. I got him.
Notice how she can't answer a simple question.
Banana. You like magic?
Dude, just kick me. You're a panty waist, dude. You're a clown.
You suck, dude. I legitimately don't understand what the crash out is about. Like, just engage. What are we doing?
Yeah, I have no idea.
What are we doing? Guys, there's 1,000 of us hanging out here. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 200,000 likes. Also, guys, if you look up at the top and you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. This is the main account now. Make sure you're actually following this account. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Also, hit the bell. Hit the bell, the notification you'll see when I go live. Make sure you're actually following me. Tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Also, guys, we got Carver. We got Danny. They're hanging out. Make sure that we're doing the wonderful things. Take care of my beautiful people. Make sure that we're gifting them. Hit their pay links. Do all the wonderful things. Make sure you give me a follow. Let's go. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are not talking to friendlies. We are only talking to Trump supporters. We are looking for some debates. Please, please, please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. OG, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Hey, OG, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
OG, which one did you vote for? More wars, higher prices, less freedom, the love of isms and phobias, or did you just want a king?
I mean, I just don't even see how this is all even a argument, really. Yeah.
So you didn't vote for any of this?
Well, none of that is true.
Oh, okay. All right. You have an opportunity to prove me wrong. All right. OG, pick one. Which one do you actually disagree with and you didn't vote for?
Oh, he's gone.
Is he gone? That was fast.
I can hear the smile behind his sentences. So I don't know if he was serious.
All right. Oh, he said he had a lag. We got you. He didn't run chat. I don't think he.
That's funny, Zach. No, that he said it here. That's funny. But no. I would say, I mean, the biggest thing I would say on the is that everyone just needs to focus on things that they can control. And
I'm confused. That doesn't answer the question.
Every single day.
What do you mean? No. Hold on. We're playing the game. Which one are you going to prove me wrong on? So he took the option. Fuck, they always do. Why do they always take the crash out and run option? I'm going to take that off the background. Like, legitimately, they always take that one. I don't think this person is a Trump supporter because they're a subscriber, unless they were gifted a subscription, which could have happened. Anna, are you a Trump supporter?
No, I'm a friendly, sorry.
Okay, no worries. I'm going to go ahead and drop you down. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. We are looking for some debates. So if you are interested in actually joining the conversation, if you are interested in actually adding something to this, get in the box. Get in the box. Get in the back. Get in the box. Get in the box. We got someone loading in here. I think they're loading. There we go. Is it slow shy? Sloshy. I like that. I actually like that.
What's good,
Sloshy, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. Sloshy, got a question for you. Are you there, Sloshy?
Go ahead.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Sloshy, which one did you vote for? More wars, higher prices, less freedom, the love of isms and phobias, or did you just want a king? Also, please don't take this option. Don't crash out and run. Like, hang in here with us. But which one did you vote for?
Nah, bro, listen, I'm not trying to crash out, but I want to turn it on you. Why don't you give me some reasons as to why you and people who agree with what you think believe I shouldn't have voted for Trump? And I'm open to hearing what you guys think.
Well, I mean, like, legitimately, it doesn't even matter why I think you shouldn't have voted for Trump anymore. I mean, like, it's a moot point. I mean, if you knew anything about him, you wouldn't have voted for him because, I mean, he's went on record. He's a known racist, sexist, classist. he even added a new one like before the election and became a fascist. Like, I mean, he leaned into like all the isms. So, I mean, there was plenty of reasons not to.
Okay, when you say all these things about Trump's, like where do you guys get all these factual information from? Like that he's definitely a racist, that he's definitely a fascist.
From him.
What can you concrete provide to me that I can go
Everything. I don't say
now?
stuff that I can't prove, but literally, he's been in the public
Like,
eye
how
for
could
what,
you
like
prove it to me?
he's been in the public eye for over 50 years.
No, I know he's been in the public eye. I know the public eye has hated Trump for a very long time.
Okay. What does that have to
I
do
know
with him
that. I'm
being a
fully aware
racist
of
or a
that.
fascist or a classist?
But what makes him a fascist, a classist, or a racist? I want you to give me at least a few points.
Yeah, pick which one do you want to talk about?
Let's start with racism.
Sure, he has a track record throughout history of being a racist, stemming all the way back to the 70s when him and his father was actually found, or they actually settled outside of court, but they admitted to not renting their units to people of color and writing C on their applications to not rent to those people. He continues to have in history of racism where he called for the unalivement of the exonerated five, even after they had been found not guilty and the charges were clear. He still said, well, I'm sure they're guilty of something. He put black people's lives in danger by perpetuating a lie saying that there were people Haitian people eating cats and dogs in Springfield, Ohio. He perpetuated the birther myth, saying that Barack Obama could not be president because he was black and born in Kenya. He told people that Kamala Harris turned black. Sure.
Okay. Are you reading this from somewhere so that I can go read it from there too?
I'm not reading. I know all of these things, but you can find.
Can I add one more, Santana?
Sure. Yeah, I was like, there's a whole list.
I'll just add one more.
I'm not here to I'm not here to be an asshole or nothing,
but
just to see where this information is coming from.
Yeah, it's all readily available on the interwebs. All of it.
Okay, where?
All of
where can I go see this information where you guys are getting this from?
Let Carbon make his point, and then you can tell me which one you would like a source for, and I'll give you whichever source you want.
Yeah. And then also on a systematic level, after he lost the 2020 election, he only challenged to throw out or recount ballots in majority black cities. He didn't go after, Erie County or anything like that. He went after Pennsylvania. He didn't go after any other county in Georgia except for the majority black one. That's just like very strong evidence. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Which one of these things now would you like for me to actually give you a source? Because I know you're not gonna look it up, but
No, I'll dead ass look it up. I mean, I'm open to looking at both sides.
Sure, which
really
one?
Am. But besides your sources, who do you guys think he is most?
Wait, you just said that you wanted a source.
Yeah, but I want to ask you a question. Because I mean, I'm not gonna be here all night, bro.
You're not gonna take the source, then just hold tight for a second. Hold tight for a second. Danny, you said you had something.
I do. So Sloshy, if you go to vault.fbi.gov/Trump-management, let me see, -company. The FBI in 2017 released all of the pages from the FBI's materials on the investigation that was conducted into Donald Trump and his daddy between 1973 and 1974, when their company would not rent to Black and Hispanics. And they actually marked the applications. These people were qualified, and they marked the applications with a C. So you can go to vault.fbi.gov/Trump-management-company. And
Black
you
and
can
Hispanic
all
people.
the
I
FBI
appreciate that.
materials yourself.
I'll go and I'll check it out and I'll read on that. Okay.
Great.
Okay. That's great. I appreciate that. You guys giving me a source.
You're welcome.
Now, who do you guys think he's more racist to? Is he more racist to blacks? So you guys are talking about blacks.
People.
Is he more racist to Hispanics?
Black people. That's what you.
Why
not blacks? Not blacks. Not blacks. Black people. Black people. I'm trying to. I wasn't even. I was like. I'm just trying to say black people. I finished your question, but don't. It's not blacks.
Oh, you're getting a little triggered there, homie.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I am
Black
because it's
people, bro.
dehumanizing.
My bad.
It's dehumanizing.
I mean, Hispanics, whites,
Hispanic
shit,
people. Again, no, it's
shit,
not,
bro.
and that's what the
It's
thing
the
that you
same
get.
shit. You don't need to get triggered, bro.
Oh my God!
Listen,
Listen. The thing that you don't understand is, I'm not even gonna do this with you. It's black people. Go ahead and finish your actual question. You're muted. Sloshy, you're muted. Okay, I'm gonna send you a request to come off mute. I'm assuming you don't know how to do that. You should be able to come off now. There you go. Go ahead and finish your question.
I was asking, why is he more racist to blacks?
Sloshy, you playing games with me? Hold on one second, Danny. You're playing games with me now, and I'm telling you this is a boundary.
I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah, but you did it again on purpose. Legitimately, I'm telling you, if black people, either you can respect my boundary, you can go either one. It really doesn't matter to me.
Oh, okay. So what you're trying to tell me is that me saying that bothers you. All right, black people.
Legitimately, I already said that's what. Do you know what a boundary is?
Hey, homie, relax, bro.
He's conservative. He doesn't.
I'm like, legitimately, if I'm sitting here telling you, if I say that
you're getting your feelings hurt over a word,
I hear you.
Come on,
I hear you, but you're on my live, bud. Again, you can go.
All right, then look, I respect that. Black people, then. Why black people?
I legitimately, I would like for you to finish your question because I didn't get to hear it. I was trying to, finish your question one more time.
Why do you believe that Trump is more racist to black people?
Well, I don't think that he's necessarily more racist to black people. I think he's just racist.
All right, well, I don't know if it was you specifically or if it was someone else on the panel that said he's more racist.
No, you were. I cut you off before you could finish your question because I was saying black people. You never got to finish. That's why I kept saying finish your question.
Okay, so you don't think he's more racist to anyone in specific? You think he's just racist?
No, I just think he's just racist.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody can get it.
Okay, well, how is he racist, let's say, to Hispanic people?
Yeah, he's
when
villainizing.
When he had so many Hispanic people.
Sure,
I'm Hispanic myself.
Yeah, he has literally villainized the people coming from the southern border, saying that they're poisoning the blood of America. He called them vermin. He also allowed a comedian who did this massive show for him in Madison Square Garden to call people that live in Puerto Rico, which Americans, a floating pile of garbage. He is specifically victimizing. Anyway, he's targeting people from the southern border specifically to push a narrative, and also he's like, fuck the Constitution. So there's that.
All right, well, maybe he said all these things about illegal criminals.
Undocumented immigrants, but no, he's not going after just
undocumented and illegal, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Sure, I hear you. He's going after. Sure, he's going after everyone, not just undocumented immigrants. Literally, he's going
over terrorists in Iran.
No, because
other people in other countries.
Because he haven't. They're doing their job at a really bad rate. Again, he told you guys that he was going to get the bad people out, the people that were unaliving and committing crimes. He literally cannot deport people at a high enough clip that he has started to go to court hearings, literal court hearing with the people doing things the right way, literally doing things the right way and trying to deport them because he can't actually do what he lied to you about.
All right, look, I'm gonna tell you one thing that I don't agree with.
Wait,
Trump.
do you agree? Do you agree with him actually going after the people that's quote unquote doing it the right way?
Well, can you elaborate? What do you mean by that?
I just told you, like literally, they're sending ICE to court hearings to pick people up.
All right, I was gonna mention one thing. There's people here trying to come to the U.S. with humanitarian paroles that are getting sent back and they're getting their work visas taken away. I disagree with that shit. I don't think that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm Cuban myself, and there are people who we have lottery systems and all sorts of things in Cuba to try and get you over here. And if you don't have, I don't know what it is. I think it's like Cuban? A year and 1 day here.
Are you
Yes,
Cuban?
sir.
You know he revoked the right for Cubans to come here as well?
He did, homie. I know that. And he did it
like legitimately, he's targeting all of the quote unquote brown people. Like literally, what are we even talking about, bro?
Bro, brown people. What? Okay, whatever. Brown people, dude.
I mean, and I'm saying the reason why I say this is because But the reason
voted
why I
for
say that is
someone-
because
Go
he's
ahead.
specifically targeting like Cubans, Venezuelans, Mexicans, like all of them. He's like, again, anybody can get it.
Anybody, I realize that, and I'm all for it, bro. If you're coming out here and undocumented, it's a slap in the face of the people waiting 10,
It's
15
not.
years waiting
It's
to
not.
come here.
It's
It
not.
is
You
a
just
slap
have
in the face,
you have
bro.
a sense of entitlement. It's not. But go ahead, Danny.
It's not
I'm
a
sorry.
sense of entitlement. How is it entitlement that my
So,
family's been
Sloshy.
waiting years to come here, and other people can just jump the border and come in here whenever
Hey,
whenever
do you
the
hear
fuck they
Danny
want?
talking? Slow down. Go ahead, Danny.
Sloshy, when you say undocumented, can you tell me, like, when you say undocumented or unauthorized immigrants, can you tell me how the Department of Homeland Security defines an undocumented or unauthorized immigrant in this country?
Well, look, I use the term undocumented because y'all like to use the term undocumented.
But just
In all
how
reality,
did, but
they're not
he,
undocumented.
she just wants
They're
to know
illegally
what
here.
makes them that. She just wants to know what makes them that. She's not even talking about the actual, wording. She wants to know what are the qualifications to meet that category.
All right, maybe y'all can tell me because I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly what the specific qualifications are. Why don't
Okay,
y'all tell
so
me?
according to the Department of Homeland Security, anyone that is not a legal permanent resident falls into the unauthorized immigrant category. So that includes people that are here on DACA, that includes people that are awaiting removal, that includes people that are here with prosecutorial discretion, that includes people that are waiting for an adjustment in their status. So when the Department of Homeland Security actually does a report on their unauthorized immigrant statistics, they actually, the first pages, that's what they do. They tell you the difference between those two things. So we don't have, when we refer to unauthorized immigrants, we don't mean people that just skipped across the border and are just walking around freely in the country unknown and undocumented. That's not what it means.
Okay, so then what exactly is your point?
Well,
That
so
they're not
that,
in-
I mean, that is the first point, right? Is to understand that what you say about people coming here the right way, the wrong way. The problem is that most of the time when I hear people talking like that, they don't actually know the right way. Do you know, can you tell me right now, what are the ways that people come to this country?
Yeah, illegally, trespassing,
Okay,
crossing
what is
rivers,
illegally?
sacrificing their children.
What does it mean to come here illegally?
That's how they come to this country. I have
What
family
does that
members
mean
who've
though?
done that.
Illegally, what does that mean?
It means you're not allowed to do it by the U.S.
I'm
That's what it
asking
means.
you, oh dear God in heaven. Okay, Sloshy, try it. Listen, what I am asking you is how does someone come here illegally? What does that mean? Specifically, do I have to come? So let me ask you this. Do you
Look,
believe
can,
that people have to come
yes,
here at
Danny,
a
you
port
can
of entry?
go ahead, go and give me more detail. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go and
so
explain
this is
more.
my question. Do you believe that they have to come here at a port of entry?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so
absolutely.
that's not actually correct. They don't. 8 USC
Well,
11.
you asked me if I believe if they should. I
Okay,
think
well,
they
I'm going to
should.
tell you what the law says, and then I'm going to tell you.
It wasn't like your actual like faith. She was more so just trying to get an understanding as far as your knowledge. Like you believing doesn't actually make it. In. Go ahead, Danny. I'm sorry.
Right. 8 USC 1158. That law specifically says that all someone has to do is be present in the United States of America. And it specifically says whether they arrive here at a port of entry, between a port of entry, whether they are brought in from the sea, and regardless of their status, they may seek asylum. Right. So that is
So
one
regardless
example.
of their status,
Yes.
regardless of criminal status as well.
It's regardless of their status, they may seek asylum. Now, what happens is,
that is not
let me,
true.
can
That
I
criminal
finish my,
status
can I
part.
finish my sentence?
Hey, Sloshy, come on, man.
Hey, go ahead.
So here's what happens. So status does not mean criminal status. Status means their legal status or their like resident status. That's what it means. And so what happens is that's the law that says they can be here and they can seek asylum. Now, what happens after that is there is a vetting process for seeking asylum where they do not allow people who are quote unquote criminals and all of those types of things. So the reason that I'm asking you that is because most people, like I just said, who talk about coming here legally, do not know actual immigration law. Have you actually read Title 8 at all?
No, ma'am, I have not read all this stuff.
So that's our immigration
you
law.
guys, okay,
Talking
can I
from
ask
the
one
VPs
quick
and
question?
stuff. Yeah, let me read these off real quick because they're getting behind. Let me just give me a second. W's in the chat for Sonya. Sonya sent a $2 donation saying this this loser was crashing out earlier on Dean's live. I'm assuming that was Banana. That you didn't crash out on Dean's live, right? Sloshy, they're not talking about you, is it?
I don't know who that is.
Did you talk to Dean earlier?
Who's Dean?
Never mind. I'm just gonna assume they're talking about Banana because he was definitely a crash out. W's in the chat for Zachary. Zachary sent a $2.50 donation. Thank you for always help educate the people and keeping MAGA in check. You do us and SC proud. I know that's right. Take that crash out and run off the background. I have to because they keep leaning into it. W's in the chat for D-Spec. Yeah, listen, D-Spec, I play it when it's appropriate. You know, I got it. I haven't forgot about it. Like, I look for a time to work it in. I got you. W's in the chat for D-Spec, who sent another $1 donation saying, I love the blacks in my Trump voice. Yeah, Trump did say that. Like, that's why they think it's okay, because that's, you know, how Trump talks. Also, W's in the chat for Rachel, who sent a $5 YouTube super chat to say, hi, Santana, watching you on TikTok and YouTube. Rachel, you're freaking awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the donation. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. If you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. You can donate over on YouTube. You can send a YouTube super chat, and I will read that off. Also, if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. A lot of you watch, but don't actually click the subscribe button. Make sure you click it. It's free. Last but not least, if you look up here at the top, if it says follow, that means you're not following me. Go ahead and hit that follow button. This is the main account. Make sure you are hitting the follow button and follow me here too. This is the main account. Follow me. All right. You had a question, Sloshy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What I wanted to ask is, like, if all of these things that Danny just explained to me, all of these things were in place during Biden's administration, correct? I imagine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Then why did we have? I mean, you guys can tell me. All these people who came into the country that were so quote unquote considered illegals, were these not illegals but undocumented individuals?
Okay, so when you say all these people that came into the country, how many people do you think came into the country under the Biden administration?
I don't know the exact number. Maybe you would be able to tell me.
Okay, so here's what I can tell you is at the end of 2022, and you can actually find this on the Department of Homeland Security website. They do a report. Appreciate you, Nancy G. So the Department of Homeland Security does a report. And so the last one that they did was bullet head. That's incorrect. The total number of unauthorized immigrants that we currently have in this country is an estimated 13 million. It was 11 million at the end of 2022. Now, what's crazy about those numbers is because Slushy, everyone who comes here doesn't stay here. There are a lot of people that come here and then they go back, or they come here and they work here for a while and then they go back. So get this, 8.8 million of those people arrived here prior to 2010. How about that? It's absolutely crazy. And so like there was no, like we didn't have empty borders. And if you actually look at like Customs and Border Patrol numbers, you'll see that when Donald Trump took office in fiscal year 2017, right? His numbers were right around 350,000, 400,000 encounters. Encounters doesn't mean that they just came into the country. It means we encountered them at the border with Border Patrol agents. His next year, which was 2018, was over 500,000. And then his third year, Sloshy, those numbers were 1.1 million. Now, here's the thing. If low numbers is better, why did Donald Trump numbers more than double during his third year? You would expect that by the third year he was president, his numbers would be improving if low numbers were better. But low numbers don't automatically mean that it's better. And the reason why is if you have low numbers, that means you're not catching them. You're not encountering them. More people are getting through. So higher numbers means we're actually encountering those people, which is better for us because we're turning them away.
You want to respond to that at all, Sloshy?
I mean, it was a lot. I'm trying to digest all of it. So from what, correct me if I'm wrong, from what I'm understanding, higher numbers, Danny, you're saying is a good thing because we're encountering more.
Yeah, it means we're actually encountering the people that are here. So hold on a second. Let me just show you something. Because I didn't intend to do all this tonight. But look,
real quick, while you do that, 1 second. Brock, are you a Trump supporter?
Yup.
All right. I just wanted to make sure. Give us a second, all right?
all right. So I want you to look right here. So this is the document. You can see that this is from the Department of Homeland Security, right? Estimates, and this is from 2018 to 2022. Okay. When you scroll down, remember I told you the first thing it does is it defines legal residents from unauthorized immigrants. And then when you come all the way down here, this is my favorite chart because it actually shows you when people arrived. And you can actually see that in 2022, it was 11 million and more, the majority of them, 8.8 million, arrived here prior to 2010. So like these are actual facts, right? If I need to, I can get up. I don't really want to get up and go to the damn like desktop, but I can if I need to. I can if I need to. I
normally don't think.
Yeah, they're probably not getting it.
Yeah, no, it's. I think I'm not gonna lie. I think it went over their head.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Like all of this, Sloshy, if you really want to know, go to my link tree. My link tree is in my profile. Click the link that says political resources. When you click it, there's an entire Google document that has a link to every report that I'm telling you about, and to CPD, to HHS, to all of them.
All right. Well, look, all I'm gonna say is I'm gonna head out. I appreciate y'all being respectful.
Yeah.
Having a normal conversation with me. I appreciate you too, Danny. I'm gonna go check out your profile and I'm gonna see what you're trying to explain to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Brock say his piece. And
Well,
hey,
hold
God bless.
on. Sloshy, before you go, I think it's something that you have to admit.
Go ahead, homie. What do I gotta admit, bro?
Good try. I appreciate you. Guys, W's in the chat for Anna. Anna sent a $5 donation. Let me read. Okay. Please read and share. I was a nurse in Texas who took care of a baby with a heart defect. The mother gave birth in Honduras and walked into Texas with her newborn to get her child's life-saving surgery and the child needed. A mother could not wait the years it would take to become a legal citizen in the U.S. People cannot look past their own privilege to realize that a lot of people enter the U.S. seeking a better life, which America's about. Listen, I say the same thing all the time. I mean, I literally say it all the time. If people are willing to travel hundreds of thousands of miles to try to actually have a better life, like I think we should welcome them with open arms. I mean, like I literally moved 3,000 miles from one coast to the other coast within the United States, and it was the like toughest thing that I've ever done. It was like it's a whole thing, and I came to where I'm living knowing that I had a place to live and a job and all this other stuff, and it was still like extremely hard. And for people to do that and without any type of assurances that not only are they not going to be able to get in, but they're going to make it. I mean, they could lose their lives before they get here. So we should be welcoming those people in. So anyway, thank you so much, guys. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24, best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. We got Danny up here. Make sure that you guys are taking care of Danny while she's up here. Make sure you are gifting Danny, hitting her pay links. Also, if you're over on YouTube, listen, I see there's someone spamming like debate. Let me debate. You're on YouTube, bro. I don't debate people on YouTube. Come over on the TikToks. Come and request on the TikToks. I can't debate you from YouTube. I'm not pulling you in on StreamYard. That's not happening. Get over here. Brock, how are you?
Good.
Brock, got a question for you.
You don't need to ask me all that stuff you got up on that panel, dog. You up here with that bullshit. Now check this out. You talking all that shit about white people, dog.
Oh, got it. So you waited to crash out. But
yeah,
listen,
I'm ready to crash out right now.
I know. I'm gonna take that off my background. Listen, I just got a simple question.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
All right, Brock. Now you can come off of mute and finish crashing out. You got it. Actually, I'm gonna send you. I'm sure you don't know how to come off mute. I got you. Go ahead and crash out, bro. You got it.
You know that Obama deported more people than Trump.
Okay.
But you be talking all that shit about white folks on your YouTube channel and on here.
What I say about white folks?
Shit, you know exactly what you say. I'm not here to fucking spitbox with you. I'm here to offer you an opportunity.
Sure.
To come to Texas. We'll fly you here.
For what?
You can come to the MMA gym, sign a waiver, and all that shit you be talking about.
Why
white
are you
people
being
come
weird?
Come sign a waiver, bro, and get up in
Sign a
the
waiver
MMA
for
gym.
what? Did you literally just come up on my live to try to challenge me to a fight? Is that what you just did?
It's
Brock,
a
hold on,
legal
Brock, hold on. I'm gonna
match in the cage.
Brock, listen, I'm gonna be like, no, I didn't say anything about a threat. I'm saying, bro, did you really just come up on my live to try to challenge me to a fight?
Well, you talk a lot of shit about white people.
Yeah, I
bro.
hear you, but Brock, guess what? I'm a grown ass man. Find you somebody else to play with.
I
Brock,
am too,
This
bro.
is a debate. This is a TikTok live debate.
You're not debating.
First of
You're not
all,
debating
sure.
because you know for a fact that Barack Obama deported more people than Trump.
Sure. So what's the difference between Barack
You're
Obama?
lying.
Hey,
That's
Brock,
called a lie.
Brock, you're crashing, bud. Focus.
I'm
What's
not
the
crashing.
difference?
I'm
You
not
are.
crashing.
You absolutely are. What's the difference between Barack Obama deporting people and Donald Trump deporting people?
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. Answer the question.
How is it not the same thing?
If you don't know, just say you don't know.
How is it? If you're
If
being
you
deported,
don't,
you're being
if you
deported,
don't
bro.
know, just say you don't know, and I will
if
answer
you're
the
being
question.
deported, then you're being
If
deported.
you don't know what the difference is, then say you don't know, and I will answer the question.
If
you don't know, if you don't know what the difference is between
Well,
Barack
obviously,
Obama,
I don't know what I don't know
exactly.
where your
So
question
would
is
you like
coming
to
from.
know? Would you like to
Yeah,
know?
well,
Okay, cool.
enlighten me.
Sure. The difference between what Barack Obama did and what Donald Trump is doing is Barack Obama actually used the legal methods of deportation, including giving people access to due rights, and due process. And not only did he do that, but he used a method to target those immigrants that had just recently got into the country and getting them back out of the country quickly. That's why he was so effective as far as his deportation process, and he was deemed the deporter in chief. I have never once said that Donald Trump is the worst person in the world for deportation. I'm saying that his mass deportation process is stupid. I'm saying that he's breaking the law, but I'm not saying that he's doing something. The only difference between Donald Trump and Barack Obama is that Barack Obama followed the law to do what he's doing, and Donald Trump keeps breaking the law.
Okay, cool. I want to know. Actually, Trump is not great breaking the law, but you're really good.
He literally is. That's why. He literally is. That's why. He literally is. That's why the courts keep actually saying that he's breaking the law. The courts are saying that, not me.
Okay, let me talk real quick before you cut me off. So you know what bureaucracy is, right? And you know what cronyism is, right?
I know a lot of things,
right? Because
what does that have to do with the courts?
I know that you're paid for just like Dean is.
I'm paid
and everything else.
So who am I paid for? Wait, technically, I could be, because you just literally offered to pay for me, right? You offered to pay to fly me to Texas, so I guess I'm paid for. You're being weird. What does any of this have to do with the actual court's ruling?
Dean and all them. You're going to tell me that Dean and them, because I can show you all.
What do I have?
Paid
Is
for
Dean up here?
Is Dean?
I don't think Dean is. Dean in? Let me check and see if Dean is alive right now.
Bro, that's your homeboy.
Yeah, I know, but I don't even think Dean isn't watching right now. So why are you talking about Dean? Dean isn't up here.
Because you're a paid for influencer just like him. Barack Obama.
Who pays for me?
Barack Obama didn't do anything.
Who pays for me? Okay, hey Brock, hold on 1 second, Brock. So I just got paid for. Give me a second. W's in the chat for Rachel, who sent a $5 YouTube super chat to say MAGA equals manipulated adults gone awry. You're absolutely right about that. Thank you so much for that $5 donation, Rachel. Guys, remember, I'm paid for. So Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speak 24, best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. All right, Brock, listen. Bud, do you want to actually substantiate anything that you're saying?
I am substantiating everything that I'm saying. You're just
you sure about that? You sure about that? Thank you for the cap.
Yeah. You're just not listening. It's called cronyism. It's called bureaucracy. When
sure. Can you prove any of that? So wait, the judges that he appointed, because you do understand that Donald Trump appointed 3 Supreme Court justices.
Yeah.
So the 3 Supreme Court justices and the Supreme Court this conservative leaning Supreme Court ruled against Donald Trump. That's what you're saying. That it's cronyism.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. You know why?
Hey, wait.
Let me tell you this. Hold on, let me finish.
Brock.
Finish what, since you're gonna cut me
Fuck
off.
you lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Bro, come on.
That's so
You
great
can't be
right
that
there.
delusional.
So check this out, bro.
You can't be that delusional.
Let me tell you why.
W's in the chat for Allison. Allison sent a $2 donation. Please remind Brock that he is also a child of chalk. A saline, if you will. W's in the chat for Allison. Thank you for that $2 donation.
What the fuck is a child of chalk?
She called you white.
Oh yeah. Well, I ain't white because I don't look like a piece of paper. Black.
I hear you. I call you a sun dodger. Anyway, go ahead and make your point.
Yeah. So take that dumbass shit somewhere else.
I hear you. Go ahead and make your point.
I know you hear. I know you hear me. You hear me. So, anyways, it's because America doesn't have the emotional motherfucking brain power to accept the fact of people being deported. That's why all you leftists on TikTok play that video of a kid from a fucking TV show acting like it's some kid being ripped away from their family. Get off the gas, bro. You guys can't handle
that is not true, Brock, and you know that's not true.
No, you know that's true. Why is every Western country being...
He's not gonna stop crashing. Go ahead, Danny. You got it.
Hey, Brock, if you could just offer a couple of things.
It's the roids. It's the roids. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It is something for real. Okay, so Brock, here's the thing. Barack Obama used a process called expedited removal. Now, prior to 2019, expedited removal applied to people that had been in the country 14 days or less and that were within 100 miles of the border.
I know what it is.
Well, hold on, Brock, just relax.
But you don't need to read me something that I don't know.
I'm not reading.
Lay off the juice. Slow down.
We need to admit the real facts here.
Okay.
Brock, slow down.
Let Danny talk.
If it was old.
That's the only way he like stops.
Oh my God, I can't do Kid Rock at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's the juice, Danny. I'm telling you, he's
I'm
juiced.
telling you, I can't do it.
It makes them angry.
Listen, I don't know how anybody has sex with these people. No impulse control. It's got to be like 10 seconds and it's over.
Jeez,
Think whole shit.
They're selfish. They're selfish, and so they
okay. So Brock, here's the thing.
I know he's probably still screaming at you, right? He doesn't know how to unmute himself, so I know he's just screaming at you.
I know he can scream, keep screaming into the wind. Yeah. So here's the thing. Expedited removal was within 100 miles of the border, and it was 14 days or less. Now, here's the thing. Barack Obama actually caught a lot of heat behind this because even though it was legal, there were a lot of people who are on the immigration side of things that didn't like this. That's why he was sued by the ACLU. So I don't know why people don't understand that Obama caught a lot of shit. It's just that immigration wasn't the hot talking point that it is today, period. That's the difference. Now, what the Trump administration did in 2019 was expand expedited removal to the entire country, right? Which caused a lot of legal problems. When Biden got in office, guess what he did? He took it back to what it was. And now they've put it back again. The biggest issue is real simple, right? Folks are entitled to due process under the 5th and the 14th Amendment of the Constitution.
No,
you are.
No, you're not, because you broke the law to come here. Have you ever read the Constitution before?
Brock, I have. You read it.
You have?
Hold on.
Yeah.
If you have, then you would not be saying what you are saying.
I got a question, Danny. Hold on. Give me a second, Danny. Also, W's in the chat for Whiskey, who sent a $2 donation saying, why does Brock look and sound like Timu Kid Rock? Because that's who he modeled himself after. W's in the chat for Whiskey for that $2 YouTube super chat. Hey, Brock, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you a Christian?
No.
You're not? You don't believe in Jeebus?
No.
Oh. What religion do you follow?
I don't follow any. Oh, what did you go on my pages?
What are your morals grounded in, Brock?
My morals are grounded in what I consider right and what I consider wrong.
So you're the arbiter of right and wrong?
No.
So
it's
then,
called the law of the land.
Okay, so the law is right and wrong. That's it. The law is the simple fact of right and wrong.
Yes.
And if you break the law, then you're wrong.
Yes.
And so if you're, if you go to court, they say you broke the law, then that person is wrong and they should be held accountable.
If they broke the law, yeah.
Yeah. So once they're held accountable, then what do you think we should do with them?
Well, it depends on what the crime is.
What if it's like a bad crime? What if it's like they do something that's like not even a misdemeanor, because everybody do like a couple of misdemeanors. What if they do like something that's a felony?
Then they need to be punished according to law.
What do you think that punishment should be?
Whatever the law states that it should be. Why don't you just ask me what you're trying to get at?
Well, I'm just trying to understand.
Ask these like loaded questions or whatever the case.
Yeah, I mean,
be.
I'm just trying to understand, like, because
the law is not fair. Because if the law was fair,
the
then
law
a
is
bunch of politicians would be in jail.
Yeah, like Trump, right?
Yeah, just like Obama. I'm an anarcho-capitalist, brother.
Sure, I hear you, but what was Barack Obama actually? What was Barack Obama actually convicted of? Because Donald Trump has been convicted of 34 counts of felonies, and he's been held civilly liable for rape. So help me understand that one.
He has not been held civilly liable, and those were not felonies. Those were trumped up misdemeanors.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm pretty sure you don't understand the law or how anything works. But
so how do you have your education in the law?
He was actually
have you ever
held.
Dealt with the law
he was
before?
held civilly liable for rape.
Have you
and
ever dealt with the law
he was charged with 34 counts of felonies. He literally is a felon. So you voted for someone who broke the law, but yet your moral compass is grounded in the law, yet you don't actually adhere to the law. So again, I don't understand any of your perspective.
You don't know the law, brother.
I hear you.
If you knew the law, then you would know that he didn't commit any felonies.
Yeah.
So,
what was the predicate crime?
Thank you.
Dude, do you know
what was the predicate crime?
Is?
What was the predicate crime?
Do you know what political
What was the predicate? Listen, now you're pivoting, right? You said I don't know the law. You said I don't know the law. You said it was trumped up. I tried to get you to actually say the thing, and you won't say it because you know I fucked up. Answer the question.
How did you fuck up?
No, that was your inner monologue, bro. That's what you heard in your head, bud.
No,
keep up.
Because what you're failing to realize is you're failing to admit the facts of what is going on. Let me ask you a question, my man.
No. How about you answer the question? I said, what was the predicate crime?
Hey, no, let me ask you a question.
Hey, Brock, what was the predicate crime?
If you're from Venezuela,
Brock, what was the predicate crime?
If you're from Venezuela,
Brock, why are you pivoting? Why are you pivoting? Didn't you come up here, you big machismo man? You came up here and challenged me to a fight, but yet you are unwilling to actually stand in here and answer questions? I thought you were a big tough guy, Brock. What happened to the waiver and all the tough guy stuff?
I'm a slim tough guy.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's cool. That's cool. So how about you actually stand up here and actually answer a question?
I never threatened you.
How about you answer a question, bud?
Did I
answer the question? What was the predicate crime?
Did I threaten you?
What was the predicate crime?
Exactly. I never
What are we
threatened
talking about?
you.
Who said? You're the only one that keeps saying threats. I've never said that word. That's literally.
But you're saying that I said that I was a tough
I said
guy.
I said you came up here and you're a big tough guy. So the point that I'm saying, is how about you stand? Yeah.
Just like you try to call me.
Okay. First of all, hold on. To be fair, hold on. No. I want to be fair, Brock. Slow down for a second. To be fair, because I don't want to mischaracterize anything. I did not call you that. I did not call you that, Brock. I want you to be clear and hear me. I did not call you that. I read off a donation from a white person who called you that. So just to be clear, Brock, I'm gonna bring you off mute. I want you to understand. That wasn't me. I just read it off a donation. Are we good?
Let me ask you a question.
But wait, no, hold on. I just need you to acknowledge that.
If you get caught in a vehicle in the
sure, I just need you to acknowledge that.
Hey, listen. If you get caught, if you get pulled over, right, and you're
so listen. I just wanted you to acknowledge that before I did this. You Mayo warrior. You sunlight dodger. You listen. I can go all the way down. I got some names. Right. And it's not pertaining to white people. It's pertaining to you, specifically you. But I didn't do any of that.
No,
So
you
lock in.
insulted me on the cool, and you're trying to put it off.
I can insult you a lot, but listen, if I wanted to insult you, I would have just like really leaned into it. I have not even tried to start insulting you yet. Anyway, W's in the chat for Jenna, who sent a $2 donation. The real fact is Brock can't read. Cry harder. W's in the chat for Jenna. Thank you so much for that donation. W's in the chat for Jenna, who sent another donation. Who sent another donation that said, "Tell Brock to stop the cap. He doesn't know the law. He absolutely does not know the law." W's in the chat for Gene, who sent a $1 donation and said, "Who the fuck is Timu Kid Rock? I don't know. It's weird. He came up here and said, I want to fight. It's weird." W's in the chat for Mao, who sent a $5 donation saying, wait, what's this? Black leftists can't use TikTok. Former fan, please give me 5 minutes. I'll give you. I'm not giving you my phone number. I mean, I appreciate it, but like, email me. I guess like send me an email. I'm not giving you my phone number. I'm sorry. Yeah. What? Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24, best way to support the live. Everything is accepted, anything's appreciated. Guys, Danny has been up here dealing with the white fragility of Brock, and then also the over talking that I like to do when I get worked up. So make sure we're taking care of Danny, right? Make sure that we're gifting Danny and hitting Danny's pay links. Brock, you okay, bud?
I've been
those
okay.
Feelings in your tum-tum? Oh, I don't think
Brock.
do that. I'm sending you it.
Fragility?
Yeah, white fragility. That's what you deal with.
Man, there ain't nothing fragile about my race, homie. We done conquered the world.
Oh, no, I mean, colonizing. There's a difference between colonizing and conquering. I hear you. There's a difference between colonizing and conquering.
Hey, Brock.
Yeah. We ain't the one complaining, homie.
I hear. At least I can stand in the sun. At least I can stand in the sun for longer than an hour.
My culture fought to free you,
I hear you.
homeboy.
Actually, no. Black people freed themselves.
600,000 crackers fought to free you.
First of all, you didn't fight
free
shit.
You and your people
so
after your
again,
people sold
and then
you,
also, listen. You know what's wild,
your people
right?
sold
So
you, homeboy.
this is what happens when you don't actually know things, right? First of all, white people didn't free black people. Black people free black people.
We did free you, and the
black
Republican
people free
Party
black
was
people.
called the Freeman Party, bro.
And then, not only did black people free black people, white people fought to keep black people enslaved after their president tried to sign the Emancipation Proclamation. I'm sure, even though Brock's in Texas, I'm sure he doesn't even know anything about Juneteenth, right? So there's that. And more than that, the false narrative that black people sold black people. Bro, do you know there's actual records of white people?
Is actual records.
Sure. There's actual records of white people literally making bets on how many black people that they could enslave. So listen, male warrior, calm down. Anyway, Danny, you were talking to Dollar Tree Kid Rock.
Good Lord.
What about the black slavers, brother?
What about the black slavers? I don't know anything. I'm so fragile.
Yeah, bro, he's crashing so hard. So Brock,
he's been crashing the whole time.
Yeah. So Brock, you said that he doesn't know the law, and you told me I didn't know the Constitution. Do you know the law? And have you read the Constitution?
Got a Constitution on my bookshelf. Am I gonna get?
Got a Constitution on my bookshelf. You ain't got no bookshelf, Brock.
You might have it on your bookshelf.
You want to turn the camera on, brother?
Brock don't know how to read.
On, brother.
Brock can't read.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Let's be friends.
Brock. Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Okay, just because it's on your bookshelf doesn't mean you've actually watched it.
Watched what?
Or read it.
Oh,
sorry,
you want to turn my camera on so you can see folded pages in it? Because I don't
know.
no
Because
bumping,
listen,
Jack.
okay, so let me offer you something, okay? Because you can read something, but reading to comprehend is a different thing.
Yeah, I got 136
also,
IQ. I'm a lot
Brock can't
smarter
read.
than both of y'all.
Brock can't read.
Mine's 138, so.
No, it ain't.
Brock can't read.
Okay.
No, it ain't.
Okay.
Brock can't read, so there's that.
So I'm just gonna share this for the 999 people that are in here outside of Brock's ass who can't comprehend what I'm about to say. The Fifth Amendment clearly says no person
Hold on.
No
hold on.
person.
Hold on one second. Nicole, Nicole, if you're listening, the person that just sent this $5 donation, if you're listening, request up for me. If you don't mind, if you're listening, request up for a second. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second.
No, you're good.
Nicole, if you're listening. I think I grabbed you. Yeah. Oh, no.
Hey, how long are you going to
Grabbed
be
the wrong
on here
person.
for, bro? I need to use
Yeah.
the restroom real quick. I want to get back up here and troll with you.
Yeah. Hold on one second. One second. Hey, Nicole, did he say that? You don't say what, but did he say that?
No, I'm saying that.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I just wanted to make sure because I missed it.
No, you're good.
We
Love you,
still
man.
we don't want to
amazing,
say
but
that though. Okay. Well, thank you for the donation. I appreciate you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You as well. Yeah. I'm sorry, Danny. You were saying something to him.
That's okay. Brock, did you piss or you still like holding it?
Was she accusing me of saying something?
No, it was something that she was saying to you, and I thought that you had said it, and I was like, oh no, but you're good. I'm sorry.
Nah, I ain't gonna. Hey, bro, I'm just trolling, dog. I ain't gonna disrespect you like that. I don't.
Yeah,
know
no,
what
it wasn't.
said.
It wasn't me, and
I'm just having fun, bro. I didn't even vote. I'm just talking shit. I just came in here to ruffle some feathers, dog. I'm. Sorry,
Okay.
bro.
You got me. I got a question for you though. Wait, where'd he go?
Gone.
Did he leave?
left.
Wait, come back, Brock. Did someone kick him?
No, I didn't.
Somebody kick him?
I think he said he's just here trolling, ha ha ha, and then he left. There you go.
I might
Brock,
have accidentally hit the button or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't mean to.
Listen.
I'm just trolling, bro.
I mean,
I didn't vote, dog.
But hold on, because that's effed up. Because usually I'm like really good at sniffing out trolls, so like that bothers me. I'm like really good at it. I gotta give you flowers. Okay.
I'm being 100 with you, bro. I didn't vote, dog. I was just trolling with you, homeboy. I was just trying. I just like to jump in lives and wire people up. I swear, I'm right hand of the man, bro. Okay. I'm just fucking with you, dog.
That's all good. All right, listen. I'll give you flowers, but Brock.
Yeah.
You like Magic?
What, like the game Magic?
I just wanted you to come back so I could get that off.
I don't know. I don't.
You got
I
my
don't
blood
think-
pressure all up, Danny. Ain't no way.
I don't think the people. So here's my thing: people who just want to troll, even if they troll like that, for me, you still racist as fuck.
Yeah,
You still
exactly. Like
anti-Semitic.
you
still
lean
all
into it
those
too
things.
much. But you know the problem I have with it is like I legitimately have people up for real debates, and I don't like disingenuous people, and that's why I'm usually like really good at sniffing out trolls.
Yeah.
So
100%.
yeah. W's in the chat for Lisa. Lisa sent a $5 donation. This dude has baby carrot energy all the way. Like even the people were like they do not like him at all.
That's got to be my people talking about baby carrot energy.
Holy smokes, it's wild. It's wild. Mal2, just send me an email. SantanaLateNight@gmail.com. Send me an email. SantanaLateNight@gmail.com. I'm not gonna call you. I don't know what's going on with that. Like, anyway, Danny. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me talk to people one more time real quick. Guys, this is the main account. Make sure if you look up here at the top, if it says follow, you're not following me. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Make sure you follow the main account. If you are following me, go ahead and send that heart me, right? It's only one coin. It will add you to the team. And last but not least, once you're in there, you got to claim it, but you need to make sure that you actually set the notification so when I go live, you get notified. Do all the wonderful things. Danny, I am actually over because I was only going to come in here for like 2 hours, and I'm a little over 2 hours.
Look at you being up here. Well, it was fun hanging out with you. I don't know that I've ever come and hung out with you, Santana.
Yeah, no, listen. Usually it's not this. I legitimately, I have to take this off the background because I swear they're picking that option because they just keep crashing out. It's wild. And also, I think it's because usually earlier in the week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, I do late nights, which is a panel discussion. It's really calm, cool, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But then later in the week, I do sparring, which is debates, and that's when all the tomfoolery happens. So I think they hold on to it until they can do things.
Let it all out at once. Well, it was good. It was good hanging out with you.
Absolutely. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, absolutely. Drop me down. See you later, baby.
Wait, Danny.
Yes.
You like magic?
A whole bunch of it.
Have a good one.
You do.
Okay, guys. All right. I gotta go. It's been good. It's been good. I have fun. Did you guys have fun? Anybody have fun? I had fun. Should we do this again sometime? I gotta get food. I haven't ate. So let me just vent for a second. So we ordered fish from this like really great fish place. And I ordered a fish sandwich and got my sandwich. Took a couple of bites of my French fries. The fries were amazing. I grabbed the fish sandwich, took a nice bite, started chewing and realized it was chicken. I had my mouth set for a fish sandwich and they sent me a chicken sandwich. I was upset. I didn't even eat it. It's not that the chicken sandwich wasn't good, but it's like I was all set. I had my mouth fixed for fish and they gave me chicken and I was like, fuck this. So there's a whole chicken sandwich in there that I did not eat. Oh well, I'm gonna go find food. We're gonna get out of here. Is anybody live? Who's live? Swan's live. Let's go raid Swan, guys. Can someone pin Swan's live? Let's go raid Swan. We love Swan. Can someone pin Swan's at for me, please? W's in the chat for Gene, send $1 donation. You didn't have fun. Whatever, Gene. You had a ball. Stop lying. Gene.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Gene, you have fun. Don't play with me like that. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Let's go raid Swan. Let's get a Swan raid going. Let's hit this outro.
Twice emotional stability.
Guys, I absolutely adore each and every one of you. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let's go raid Swan. Give her a Santana raid. Once you get in, make sure you do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me's gift Swan. Get in there and actually listen and learn, because I promise you will learn. Guys, I love you. Thank you all for being here. You all are absolutely amazing. Her ad is right